filming.
They can hear you now. You're on camera.
What's on? Where's the camera?
All right, guys, we are back for some more Dungeons and Dragons. Nemo was feeling a bit bored, and I said, "Okay, let's play some Dungeons and Dragons then." So
I shot Daddy's face.
We're back in the region of Zothaton. The party of Exornish, the plasmoid fighter, played by Geronimo. Then there's Chontaku, the druid lizard folk. And then there is Zoka, the war cleric half-orc. And I haven't... Exornish? He's Exornish. Did I say everyone? Oh, and Conrad Hogwillow. I know that guy's name's gonna stuff me up every time. Conrad Hogwillow, the Lightfoot halfling rogue.
Nobody
when we last left off, the party had just defeated the veggie pygmies in the swamp area and retrieved a ring, which I forgot to hand out. Where is it? Nope. What about in here?
What ring?
Oh, I think I might have given it to someone already. After we turned off the camera, but I'll just show you the item. Is it? I put everyone's money into the coin stacks. Search the inventory. Whoops. Hunting trap.
This is the gun that shot Daddy's face.
The gun that ended a game of Nerf.
It's this bullet. It's the white ball that's what's strong.
Where did I put the item? There's meant to be a ring here. Oh, here. Alright. So this is the ring that they found that was leaking the corrupted liquid into the surrounding waters in Farwater. I can't remember who had that. But there's also a fan that the party found. I don't know if they found it actually, did they? I don't think they found this, but they did get this one. So I'll put that over there. These two were not found, so they can go back in the campaign bag. Whoop, that was not the right bag. Oh! This one and this one. And go here. Into the campaign bag. That's the spare character. Alright. So, what should we do? Oh, so the first thing that I needed to do was hand out experience for the encounter. So there was 4 veggie pygmies. How much is 4 veggie pygmies worth? There was 4 party members, so it'll just be... It will just be...
That was a score!
50 experience. 50 experience each. So Zoka gets 50. Chontaku gets 50. Wow, it wasn't a very experience heavy encounter, was it? Conrad Hodwillow got 50. And Zoka got 50. Alright, so there was that. So we got the Ring of Spell Storing. We got the experience. I think that was all. What was my note? What was my reminder to tell me?
So you guys can see.
Yep, we distributed the experience. Now we head back to Farwater. Who needs the ring of spell storing? It's going to be either Zoka or Chontaku. Unless they want to sell it. Excuse me. So we've got the tavern that the guys have ended up in. So they are in. So the party heads back to the tavern called the Hidden Hourglass.
Where's the paper? Where's the paper?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The paper.
The paper. Where is the paper?
I want a paper like this.
Sit down, please.
Where
Did
is
you
it?
want to play? We're playing.
Huh?
You said you wanted to play, so now we're playing. Sit down, please.
No. I wanted to play that. Go. Yeah. Next one. Nobody.
Okay, so the party makes its way back to the tavern called the Hidden Hourglass. Thank you. So in Farwater, the party comes back to the person who sent them on their quest. A tall female human. She's an older woman with pink hair, worn in a long tangled style. She's wearing common clothes that are tan in colour. And her name? Fantasy and folklore. There's no human names? I guess it's just real names generator. Here we go, Australian names. I don't know what that is. Her name is... They're all the boy names. Her name is Olivia Phillips. Hello. Hello, my friends. Have you managed to make your way to the swamp where the corruption was believed to have come from?
Well, we have made it there, and we believe we have found the item that was causing the corruption.
Oh, you do you? And Exornish, who's the one that's talking, produces this golden ring. A ring with is this still the text thing? I just realised it's still the text thing. That's right, because I tried to save it to the map, but the map file was weird and it wasn't letting me do it. He produces this ring and shows it to Olivia Phillips, and she says, "Oh no, I don't want to take it. You can hang on to that, thank you." So Exornish puts it away, and then she says, "I fear that this is just one. I fear that this corruption is just one of many growing events that have been happening around the Zoltheton province. There's a rumor that in the center of Zoltheton is an unchecked portal to the plane of elemental ooze that is causing many diseases and corruption to spread forth into our lands. The Church of Ilmater has been trying to combat the spread of these plagues, but I fear that they are fighting a losing battle. It's basically a war of attrition. Anyway, on to other news. I will give you your reward. I'll give you your reward for completing my quest. And she reaches into her purse while I reach into my digital purse and produces 10 gold pieces for the party. As we discussed, here is your 10 gold. Spend it wisely. So we go over here as the DM and clone 10 gold pieces there. 10 gold pieces to 4 party members. That's 2 each and then 2 left over. Nice. How do we do that again? So what colours have we got here? We've got red, white, blue and green. Deal. And then we've got 2 gold left. So how do we split 2 gold? Fantasy 5e currency converter. Steph the Dev, wasn't it? We've got 2 gold. And the party size is 2. Oh, the party size is 4, sorry. So each member gets 5 silver each. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Then we put these 2 gold. Nope, we just delete those 2. That there. I heard the clap. I have to just confirm who clapped. I was playing because Nemo said he wanted to play, but then he decided he didn't want to play.
No, I didn't.
And now I've already started the stream, so I'm just going to finish an hour of this. Alright, 5 silver and 2 gold each. I suppose I should have just split the whole thing and seen if the calculator did it. Olivia, crap, what was her name? Olivia Phillips hands over the bag of gold, and what's his name? Exornish hands it out to the party. But we can't figure out who's going to get this ring of spell storing. And the disgusting green goop that is leaking from it. Who wants to carry that? One of the party. Zocca. No, it's not. Is it Zocca? No. It'll be Conrad, who's holding the ring, says, "And what are we going to do with this ring? I feel like it's making me dirty every second that I hold on to it." And then Olivia says, that ring is not something that I would want to temper with. I can feel its corrupting influence from here. Maybe you should take it to the Temple of Ilmater. We have We have a small temple here in town that you can go and speak to someone about it if you like. And that ends that quest. What does the party want to do next? Do they want to go to the Temple of Ilmater? Do they want to find out more about this so-called unchecked rift in the center of Zothaton that is causing corruption to the lands? Or do they want to go somewhere else? You're in a tavern, so the tavern's name I forgot again. The tavern's name is... Nope, the tavern's name is the Hidden Hourglass. The Hidden Hourglass is owned by a divorced man and his daughter, both of whom are members of... both of whom are humans. Oh no, they're... both of whom are members of an uncommon race. Uncommon race. So the tavern owner and his daughter are both water genasi. One of the The inspiration for the tavern's name is a story from the owner's past. It is a tavern of wealthy quality, and its main draw is the statue of its namesake out front. The statue. There's a statue of an hourglass in front of the tavern. The bartender in the Hidden Hourglass is a young female dwarf who's somewhat average looking. She's often softly spoken in his disposition. Her skin is bronzed and she has green hair kept in a long wavy style. Physically, she's wonderfully scrawny. The clientele at the moment in the tavern is surprisingly unfriendly. There are over 24 other people currently in the tavern. A couple of them are discussing religious political matters, while several are arguing over how to split the bill. There are also a few consumed in a philosophical conversation. Nearly hidden in the corner, there is a paranoid-looking figure. And that's it. Do we have any idea what we want to do? This is a paranoid-looking figure in the corner of the tavern. There is the ring that was retrieved in the previous quest at the oasis near Farwater that is leaking corrupting magic. And there is stories of a unchecked portal in the middle of the state that may need checking out. Although travel to the portal is probably going to get harder and harder the closer you get to it because of the nature of the creatures spawning out of it. Pump Fluff rolls a 13 on a d20. What does the 13 mean? If we want to roll a dice for it, then we've got to assign numbers to the to each option. Let me just write down the names of the quests. Let's do it on here actually, so you guys can see it. Cologne. So option 1, unchecked portal in Zothaton. Option 2, ring leaking, corrupting magic. Option 3, nervous looking man in the corner of the hidden hourglass tavern. There you go. So we've got 3 options. Oops. If anyone wants to choose, so now we can roll a d6 on 3 of those. And then we halve the d6 result, and that's the thing that we're looking into. Unless someone has a particular thing that they're interested in doing. Do you have any particular interest in doing any of those options, Nemo? The unchecked portal in the middle of Zothaton, the ring leaking corrupting magic, or the nervous looking man in the corner of the hidden hourglass tavern? Nemo? The nervous man, the ring leaking magic, or the unchecked portal? Sounds like Nemo doesn't have a preference. I wish there was a way, a way to pin this to the screen. You can, if you write a script for it. So if you want to roll a d6, you can write /roll d6, all in lowercase, as we found out last week. And that will tell us a number. Otherwise, we can just pick one of the options. Alright, Bumfluff rolled a 3 with a d6, so 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. And in Dungeons and Dragons, you always round up, so it's a 2. Option 2, the Ring of Corrupting Magic. So the party decides to go and speak to the local priest of Ilmater, the local cleric of Ilmater. Sorry. Let me just check who that is. If you can't tell, I'm constantly I'm using a random generator for everything, just to see how it goes, so that I also get to be surprised in what happens. Let's see. Open my sticky notes, which is always a bad idea because I've got about 1,000 sticky notes. But I just want to write down the stuff that we've got already. I don't need to. I've got to do this. Clown. Okay, so let's clear all that. So now we've got Olivia, hidden hourglass. Olivia, what was her surname? Olivia Phillips. I'm just going to copy and paste this one. Her description. Oops. There we go. That's the tavern owner. That was the quest giver, or she can be the tavern owner. Alright, so now we need a new NPC. So we've gone to the cleric at the Temple of Ilmatar. He's a chunky male. He's a chunky member of a non-SRD race. The hell is SRD? Which ones are SRD and which ones aren't SRD? Five SRD races. So I mean the races are just going to be elf, dwarf. That didn't help me. Oh wait, there it was. On the sidebar. Yeah, so the SRD races are Dragonborn, Dwarf, Elf, Gnome, Halfling, Half Elf, Half Orc, Human, and Tiefling. So that leaves all the rest of the non-SRD races. I'm going to say that a priest of Ilmatar is going to be, I don't know, chunky male, I mean member, adult channel. Chunky male, I mean member. Chunky member? A chunky male member. A chunky male member of a non-SRD race, yeah. Okay, it's a male member. Got it. Well, he's a young man with green hair worn in a slicked back style. So he's got to be able to have green hair. A satyr. Nah, but satyrs wouldn't be in the Temple of Ilmatar. It is an adult channel. I've put the tag on there that says not for children. Arakokra. A chunky a chunky Arakokra. That would be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Bugbear? Not bugbear. Furbolg could be. Alright, it's gonna be a turtle. Yeah, turtle. Yeah, we've got it. Now I've got to get a name. Turtle name generator. Here we go. Waldy. His name is Waldy. Whoops, I just climbed it twice. So this is the Temple of Ilmatar in Farwater. Cleric Waldy the Tall is the cleric of the temple. Delete this.
And Cleric Waldy will speak like this.
So the party walks in, and Cornad, who's getting sick of carrying this corrupting ring around, slams it down on the table where Waldy is writing some notes.
Oh, hello, everyone. Can I help you with something?
Cornad says, "Yeah, you can help us with this ring. It's giving me an itch, something bad, and I need to get rid of it. I don't know what it is, and I want to find out what I can do to get rid of it."
Oh, let me have a look at that, child.
And he grabs the ring and holds it in his hand and looks at it for a while. And you can Yeah, he's holding it and he looks at it for a while. And he pulls out a scroll out of his bag and mutters some incantation. Can you see? No, that's not right. This one. It's like trying to play it. There. That is what I rolled. I should have rolled it in the game. But I've rolled the real. It's not a 7. It's a 1. It wasn't 19, sorry. It was a 1. I rolled a 1. And I was rolling because the turtle is a cleric, so he uses divine magic, but he's trying to use a identify scroll to identify the item. Spell mishaps table. Actually, I think I was going... Oh, here we go. We've got a D100 table of magical mishaps. Ready? Let's roll a D100. We're going to roll it in-game this time. Stop rolling it out of the game. The DM's dice. $89. What happened? What happened to... Oh, I forgot his name. What happened to Waldy? The spell does not go off, but the misfire of the arcane energies garners the attention of a demigod previously unknown to the party. The demigod's alignment and degree of hostility or friendliness may be randomly determined, but said entity will inevitably get involved in whatever the party is currently doing. So that is... future problem. I'm gonna make a note of that. Oh my goodness, I'm making too many notes today. Clone. What was it? 89? And Wally goes, "Oh, this seems to have, my spell seems to have not given me much information, or not worked. Maybe just leave the ring with me for a while, and come back later. I'll be able to tell you what it's all about." Conrad goes, "Oh, thank goodness it's out of my hands." Anything that the party wants to do for an hour or for a couple of hours while they wait for that to be done? Cornad says, "Let's just leave it with the old turtle and get out of town." What's my alignments for the rest of the people? Is there people that are lawful good? Oh crap, I didn't put in... So this guy's neutral. So Chontaku would be willing to go either way. Zocca was chaotic evil. Did I do one for this guy? No, I think I left this blank because I was wanting the players who are gonna... All those players who are gonna join me playing to do it. I think Exornish is gonna be some sort of good. Probably lawful good. What is he gonna be? He's gonna be a battle master or something. I like lawful good. Lawful good is my favorite alignment. And then what else have I got here? Yep, Cornad. He's gonna be neutral good, maybe. unless we want to make him neutral evil, but I'm a bit wary of having evil characters. Because this character I'm just going to play as an angry person who doesn't care. It's someone who wants to achieve their goals and doesn't matter who they step on to get there. I think that's what chaotic evil is. Chaotic evil character tends to have no respect for rules or other people's lives or anything but their own desires. Yep, that's it. Okay, so they've left the ring with Waldo. I'm going to call him Waldo, aren't I? Waldy. They've left the ring with Waldy while he figures out what's the go. Cornad wants to ditch the ring on the old turtle and get out of town. What else does everyone? What does everyone else want to do? Shontaku will just go with the flow, go with whatever the party wants to do. Don't you love those kinds of people? I don't mind. What do you want to do, Shontaku? I don't care. Up to you. Sounds like me. Exornish would definitely want to stay around and go back to the cleric and find out what's wrong with the ring so that he can be the shining beam of goodness to deal with the problem. And what's her name? Zocca. Zocca is chaotic evil, so she'd probably want to get the ring back, I guess. She probably wouldn't want to just follow the dude who wants to just ditch it, because that seems a bit cowardly to her, and plus she would want that ring because it's gonna be useful. Actually, in saying that, I think Zocca is leaning towards wanting to keep the ring for herself and use it with whatever it's got in it. So once she finds out what it is, if it's useful, she's probably going to want to take the ring and use it. But we've got a couple of hours to spare in town. If anyone thinks we should buy any, what are they called? Consumables, or if anyone wants to do anything in particular. While I have a drink. And give my son a stroopwafel for being such a good boy over there while I play this boring game that he didn't want me to play. Apparently. He heard me say stroopwafel. The favourite snack of my children. I really should have this microphone in front of me so that you can hear me clearly. Because I've had some complaints that it sounds like I'm talking on an aeroplane when it's over there. Or if you want to spend some gold, we've got a grand total of 7 gold here, 13 gold here, 22 gold here, 17 gold there. If I was on... wow. If I was on the other party, Eeyore Tasmus would spend the 2 hours making some arrows for pickle. Bumfluff rolled. Oh, Bumfluff rolled a D100 and got 100. Since we're playing 5e, that's very good. But if that was Warhammer, that would be a terrible roll. Rolling 100 in Warhammer is like rolling a 1 in D&D. Alright, so I think the prevailing consensus of, of two people, or the most voted plan of two people's choice, Zoka and Exornish, is that we want to return back to the cleric and retrieve the ring and find out what it's all about. So after 2 hours of just hanging around town, they probably went back to the tavern to relax a bit, watch the comings and goings of people, the hidden hourglass. Went back to the hidden hourglass to relax, and after a couple of hours, go back to the priest of the cleric of Ilmatar, and he says, "Oh, welcome back. I was a bit worried that you probably wouldn't return, especially as it dawned on me what is going on with this ring. While the ring itself is not an evil ring, it's just a ring of spell storing, and you can use it to cast spells into it to use at a later date. The inside the ring is a very powerful spell." Can't remember what he's called. Crap. It's just... Vermin Lord. Vermin Lord? Corruptor? There we go. Trying to get the spell that the Vermin Lord Corruptor used in the mist, the green mist vision, if anyone watched that episode. Oh crap. I can't see the... It's not opening properly in my... Generate PDF, that'll work better. Right, I hope. The Vermin Lord Corruptor's stat block is not loading properly in the website. There's a there's a group of people called Star Sail Games, and they've made a lot of conversions for Warhammer monsters into 5e rules. Okay, that's loading. There we go. Here he is. I got the picture. Come on, man. Is it gonna load? Why didn't it work? No, that's a picture of the actual miniature. I want to be able to leave it open loading and go to this booklet. Whoopsie. None of them are loading properly. Oh, that's so annoying. I just want the name of the spell, man. What does view source do? Oh no, that's HTML code. Sorry. Let's see if I can remember the name of the spell myself. Yes, I did. It's called Stream of Corruption. It's not a homebrew spell, is it? Oh, isn't it a real spell? It says it's on the homebrew page of this really dodgy D&D wiki, which has terribly unbalanced characters and mods. Just trying to log into Roll20 because I think I've got the spell saved on there too. That's where we played the Green Mist Vision quest. Is it not? I swear we did it on... Maybe it's up here. Scrollvex, that was his name. Stream of Corruption, it is. Oops, I just put that into the chat for Roll20. Okay, so the Tortle Priest says, I have spent some time with this ring, and the reason that it is exuding such evil corruption is because someone has cast into it an extremely powerful spell called Stream of Corruption. It will lay waste to anyone in its path. The spell itself I have heard of, and it projects a stinking jet of disgusting, foul liquids. Blood, pus, maggots, and other disgusting things. And it deals a great deal of damage to all those in the path. I would be wary of holding this ring and do not let it fall into the hands of someone that would use it for nefarious purposes. I am glad to be rid of it. And he pushes the ring back towards the party. What's his name? Cornad says, "Oh," puts his hand up and says, "Oh," but then Zocca reaches out and snatches the ring off the table and says, "Don't worry, old man. We'll deal with this ring. Rest assured, you will never have to worry about it." And that is all we've got time for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We saw our party move forward in their quest to discover what's going on in this corruption of the land, and it looks like Zocca is going to take the Ring of Spell Storing because she wants that spell. Hope that's not Zocca. Zocca here. Yep, this is Zocca. Zocca now has a Ring of Spell Storing with one shot of Stream of Corruption in it. And the rest of the party has gained their 50 experience, and it has a couple of odds and ends in their bags from destroying the veggie pygmies. And we'll have to check out what happens with the party next time. I also wanted to make mention that I actually you can tell that I'm not a very experienced game master, because last week when we were doing that fight, I was thinking about, after the fight was over, I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, the veggie pygmies have a long range weapon. Why would they want to use the long range weapon when both weapons are the same damage? But in that particular fight, they probably would have preferred to use their long range weapons because they could have stayed in the foul waters, which didn't seem to be affecting them, and fired their slingshots from there and made the party come to them, because then the party would have had to make saves on against disease the whole time that they were fighting. Anyway, missed opportunity. Have to remember it for next time. The environmental factors of combat. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for dropping in momentarily, everyone that's dropped through. And we'll catch you in the next one. We might play some more D&D later after my son has gone to sleep. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.